and I'm live here at the Life in HD podcast, man. Super excited right now. This is our first episode, man. I got my brothers in the building with me. You feel me? I got my brother, Dr. Lee himself. Hey, thank you for making time out of your busy day, brother. Come stop by, you know what I'm saying? Check it to the podcast, bro. I feel like it's going to be hard getting him to dedicate to this every week, every Thursday to pop in, shoot the episodes, man. But like I said, thank you, bro, for popping in. We about to take off with this, bro. What you got to say to the people?
Man, for sure, I'm excited. Got a lot to talk about, man. Gonna give some real just perspective and game, really. You know what I'm saying? Just let people know the real of what happens behind the scenes and
The day-to-day.
what they going to.
Yeah. It's super exciting, man. We also got my brother Sean G in the building right now, man. You feel me? It's really like my brother. You feel me? My cousin, man. Everything, man. We've been together since we was kids, bro. Like, we grew up together. A1 since day one, man.
For sure.
He out here in the A with us too, getting to it, man. Telling people a little bit about yourself, Sean
Man,
G.
it's your boy Sean G. It's nothing too much I can say, man. I'm gonna just be an asset to continue the conversation, keep us moving forward, and bring a little light to everything. Cause I feel like I have a little bit of good takes and controversial thoughts. This always running through my head, so we're gonna keep this shit going.
I love it. My dude always be having the hot takes, bro. It's like we be chopping it up and it be like perfect, bro. It's like the conversations that we have, if we were actually like, well, not if, but time. Now we recording them. Exactly. So it's about to be perfect. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all for tuning into the podcast, man. This is our first episode, and really I just want to give y'all a little breakdown of what we're going to be doing. We're going to be talking about business. We're going to be talking about life, relationships. We're going to be talking about everything. So make sure y'all tap in, spread the word, tell somebody, man. We're going to have all the tips, all the tricks about all the different business opportunities that we have going on and the different endeavors that me and my brother have going on right now and in the future. So you guys just stay tuned, lock in with this journey with us, and we're going to take it forward, man.
And maybe some tips to keep y'all broke niggas getting some money, right?
Yeah.
Getting some money, right?
We can help them get some bread. We can show them how to get some bread for sure.
So for people that don't know y'all, where did this begin? Because y'all built the empire. This has grown over the past, I've been seeing this since the beginning. From when y'all was starting to throw parties early. Y'all had a sneaker company for a little while. You know what I mean? This shit, it's been a lot of variations of what this has become. So where do you think it all began for y'all?
You want to start? You want me to run it? I guess I'll go because I'm the big brother, right?
Yeah.
We from New Orleans, Louisiana, of course. For y'all who don't know, I'm Austin Flurry. It's Justin Lee, intimately known as HD and Dr. J. Lee. Not intimately known, but like worldwide known. You feel me? Stop playing. The biggest. But humble beginnings, man. We come from New Orleans, Louisiana. And it's crazy. We were just talking about it the other day. Our generation, we've seen so much in a short amount of time, bro. It's crazy. Like, like us, particularly being from New Orleans, Louisiana, we seen like the hurricane. Then we seen, before that we saw 9/11, we saw the hurricane. The list goes on. Pandemic. Right now we technically in a recession. You know what I'm saying? Like, tough time for the economy. But really, man, like I said, humble beginnings coming from New Orleans. I really credit everything to my mom, my grandmother, my Uncle Tony, man. They helped mold us into the people that we are today, exposed us into different things, and just gave us the opportunity to see the world in a different light, because you know how it is, bro. Like, growing up in environments like that, everybody got a hood, you know what I'm saying? Like, all over the world. It's not just, in New Orleans in one place or, the other. So just being able to go above and beyond those circumstances in that environment, you know what I'm saying? I love being in the position that we in now, because now we can be a light for somebody else that, probably don't even think that it's possible for them to go to that next level.
So where you think like the business acumen came from? Because like most people don't have the wherewithal to even start a business. Most people feel comfortable just working for somebody and not even trying to put their foot out there to even try to do what they want to do. Where did that start for you think?
I think you know, by the time I was growing up, my mom didn't work.
Okay.
Like, she really was available, and I liked being able to, like, have access to my mom at any time. You know what I mean? She worked, like, before Katrina, but I was, like, 6. So then after Katrina, it was not really a working. It was more of just, like, I do these properties, and then that's it. So we would have to go, like, when somebody get evicted, go take the stuff out, throw it out. If we had to go in and paint units, you know what I'm saying, take rats off the traps, cut the grass, collect the rent, you know, whatever it was, that was like what I learned like early, 8, 9, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, as I started to understand what money really was, probably like in middle school, 5th, 6th grade, I was just like, how do you have money, but you don't go to work? You get what I'm saying? And then she was saying, cause I own property. And everybody got to live somewhere.
Yeah.
And you got that, you said that early, you got that like 6th grade, you got that like that bug. That's crazy. So
I would say, bro, to be honest, with Justin,
y'all always had it.
he always had just like this curiosity about him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he was always looking to figure something out or learn how to do something. For me, you know, out like being in that environment and around like my big cousins and my you know what I'm saying, my role models and stuff like that, they were the ones that was really like in the streets getting it in. You know what I'm saying? So those were the guys that I was looking up to as a young one. So it's like my thought of getting money was selling dope and, you know, all that street stuff. So to me, I'm seeing, you see the little cash money, you think that's some bread for real. So that's what I got into, you know what I'm saying, at a little point of time in life, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what I did was, instead of just like spending my money on stupid stuff, I invested my money into lawnmowers, and we started a landscaping company, right? And I had all my little brothers and my little cousins come and work with me. We going up and down the yards in the neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying, cutting grass for the people in the hood. Now, from that, I would take some money too and just give Justin bread, right? Because he was taking little money that he would make from cutting grass with me and go buy candy and little phone cases and stuff like that and go flip them at school. So he was coming back with more money than I had already paid him as a youngin', like a kid, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me see something. So give him $1,000, right? To just go out and invest in stuff. He went and bought a bunch of like phone cases, jelly watches,
Beats.
beat headphones, like all kind of little stuff. Like he just had just stuff popping up at the house. Like I'm like, what? Cases of Beats headphones, you know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff. And he going to school. He already got a list of people ready to buy everything that he. Okay, we might be on to something here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We cooking.
That's how we got into, you know what I'm saying? Then he also was like pretty popular. You know what I'm saying? We also got into like throwing the parties and stuff like that. Big ass house parties. You know what I'm saying? Mom's was wonderful with that. She literally let us take all the furniture out the house just to throw a big ass house party. We had the whole block like popping, like up and down the street. Nowhere to park, like all of the lit bounce artists and everything coming to our house like to perform. You feel me? And it just kind of we gonna call this episode the Snowball Effect, bro, because that's what this is gonna be. I know everybody in the world might not see this first episode, but everybody gonna know about our podcast. They're gonna know about our brand,
Eventually.
and it's gonna continue to snowball. You feel me? So that's what it was, though. It was like a snowball effect. It just kept getting bigger and bigger from there, like getting into different business opportunities and just learning more about how to make money with money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And then let's fast forward a little bit. So when it came for the decision to go to Morehouse, right? I always wanted to go to a HBCU, like growing up or whatever, right? And luckily, I had one in the same city where I grew up in Greensboro, North Carolina A&T, and I'm just going there.
G-Ho.
Exactly. Greatest homecoming on earth.
Yeah. What?
Y'all shit ain't.
See, and that's crazy. I knew you was about to say that. For all y'all
Come on, bro.
G-Ho people out here, y'all think it's G-Ho. It's not. It's not.
No, it is. It definitely is.
crazy.
And it's crazy because they
You
always
been a
have
G-Ho
it at the
that
same
one time. It was
weekend.
raining that year you
It
went
be the
though.
same
No, it even
week.
count. It was
It was
raining that
week.
year. It was raining that
It
year.
was weak.
And you wasn't with me, bro.
And when I
Hey,
came there,
rain
like,
don't stop the
Morehouse,
house, bro.
man. Huh.
You want to say it
Rain
again?
don't stop the house, bro.
Yeah, our homecoming last year
Man.
rained too. We had a whole VIP experience.
Rain don't stop
That's
the
another
house.
conversation.
No.
That's another conversation.
Homecoming
man.
gonna be lit.
That's another conversation. But y'all from New Orleans. What made y'all want to go to Morehouse? Because that's a real big choice to choose where you want to go to school.
I didn't want to go.
Okay, then.
Like I was living with my uncle Tony at the time, and if people watch The Fresh Prince, like that is the life that I lived.
Literally.
Like I went to live with my uncle, that's the judge. My aunt, that's the architect.
Mm-hmm.
They had the nanny, they had the tutor, they had the maid, all of that. I went and I'm the hard knot. Went to Texas, then got sent back here to live with my uncle.
Okay.
I was like, I want to go to Southern and play in a band. In New Orleans, if you get at least an 18 on the ACT, you get tops. So
Yeah.
it's free college. I'm like,
Oh,
it's
wow,
lit.
okay.
I'm just going to Southern. Boom,
Yeah.
it's lit. And
But it's got to be a state school though.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like majority of the states have some type of program like that where like you can stay in the state if you
Georgia
qualify
had it
for
too.
yeah.
But I said, my grades was not like that. I wasn't that fortunate.
Yeah, so I was able to go.
No,
Like,
go ahead. Though.
but I was like, 18 was what you needed, but I had a 32 out of 36.
Okay.
So I was like top tier, but I didn't care. I wasn't applying to it. I got in Southern. I'm like, I want to go to Southern. And Uncle Tony was like, why would you go to the 13th grade? I was like, what you mean? He was like, for you, that's going to be the 13th grade. For others, it'll challenge them, but you already at the top. So he was like, don't go be a big fish in a little pond.
Small pond, yeah.
You feel me? He was like, go where you're the small fish in a big pond.
You gotta grow.
And see how you going.
Yeah, and see if you really him. 'Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm him. I'm smart. I got it 4.3, 2-year
Got my flat
graduate.
top.
I'm lit.
I'm homecoming king.
I'm homecoming king. All that. Like I'm lit.
Hey, my dude was lit though.
And
man.
he was like,
he was lit.
my Uncle Tony, it was never like you could never be lit enough. Like you know what I'm saying? So
It's like a heat check. Like turn it up a notch.
yeah.
Like, what you
so
gonna do?
He let me tell him my whole plan, what I was gonna do at Southern, what I was gonna major in mass communications and everything, and then he just laughed at me and was like,
Damn, he laughed at you.
laughed in my face, bro. At his dinner table, bro. I'll never forget it, bro.
Damn.
And
was-
Uncle Tony really one of them ones too. Like he's so calm, cool, and collected. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll never catch Uncle Tony raising his voice or nothing like that. You feel me? So imagine somebody like that just like chuckling at you, like laughing, like,
He
huh.
was like, oh, you gonna do that?
That
Oh,
what you
okay.
want to do? Yeah.
Like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
read the newspaper, bro. It's like 10 o'clock at night. I come in the crib, Uncle Tony, every night. Kids sleep, reading the newspaper.
Reading the newspaper.
News on the TV
And
at the
watching
same
the
time.
news.
Okay.
Just like my grandpa, bro. Reading the newspaper, you'll be talking to him. Oh, what you gonna do? Okay. And then he stopped, put the paper down, and was like, yeah, so you gonna go to the 13th grade?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, you supposed to be smart. Well, go where everybody's you in a city and see if you can make it to the top there. He's like, nothing wrong with Southern. But for what you're trying to do, you want to do business. If you're trying to go to law school or something like that, then Southern's lit. But for or engineering, but I had no desire in that. He said, so for what you're trying to do, you need to go somewhere that's going to challenge you and put you around people that are going to be, in the circles that you want to run in. So he made me apply to Morehouse. I didn't want to go.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, he was like, apply. This is like, at this point, is May, bro. So I got in Morehouse, I got no money. So I'm like, I'm not going. That was my excuse. I ain't get no money, I'm not going. Then he was like, nah, go to the last look. So it's like July, end of July, bro. School about to start in 2 weeks. I go, full scholarship.
Damn.
The recruiter was from New Orleans. So we pull up.
Damn.
Yeah.
We pulling out the garage. You see the Saints flags. Like, hey, you coming? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, why? I said, I don't have no money. He was like, oh no, let's go inside. Today's the last day for people to commit. And the people that didn't commit today, the money comes back.
So now they're gonna have a bunch of funds available.
Money came right back, bro.
So it's meant to be.
It was an easy
Yeah.
decision for them too because like his grade point average, you know what I'm saying, his test scores, etc.
I just applied late.
Yeah,
And Morehouse, they don't do that. Like, you can't appeal. You feel me? Like, if you get denied, it's over.
yeah, because it's
There's
a
no
private
appeal.
institution.
Oh shit.
There's no,
Yeah.
finessing. It's none of that. So I didn't get denied. I got approved, but just with no money. Where I was like 50 bands a year. So I'm like, why would I pay 50,000 when I can get free tuition at Southern?
At Southern, yeah. For me, on the flip side, bro, I got the completely different story. I'm the reason why he was in Houston in the first place.
Okay.
My dude completely hated it, man. Long story short, like I said, was involved in that wrong environment stuff, got in trouble, ended up on the road in Texas. That's why I ended up at. Luckily, I told them people that I was in school, which was a lie. Told them I was in school in Houston just so I wouldn't be in Marshall, Texas, which is like a racist ass part of Texas.
It's like East Texas.
Horrible place to get locked up at. So they let me do my my parole or whatever in Houston. So boom, I graduated high school moons ago. Before, you know what I'm saying?
I know,
He was in that position, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Same time, you feel me? So boom. It just so happened that same year I was getting off of like my papers and stuff like that was the same year he was graduating from high school. Now keep in mind, boom, Justin only did 2 years physically in high school, his freshman year and his senior year, because he skipped through and did, you know what I'm saying, like online school. So he had done his sophomore and junior year in 2 years. You feel me? It was like, I don't like Texas, like, you know what I'm saying? Because he was going to a school at Texas to like do the sports and the activities and stuff like that. He just wasn't vibing with it, bro. Like, I don't know what it was.
Out there, the schools was like college. My high school was bigger than Morehouse.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
it was.
We were in the number one school district too. My mama put us in the best. Fort Benai is the number one school
what
district.
What city was that? Houston, huh?
Was in
We was in
Sugar Land.
but it's like right down the street from Houston, like literally like it's in A-Leaf.
Like the damn cafeterias got like Arby's in them and shit like that.
Bro, to the point where you come in the door, the teacher don't know who you are. You just scan. It's 200 kids.
Yeah.
Auditorium style classroom.
In high school.
In high school, bro.
Probably like high school.
It was just a culture shock. You know, in New Orleans, you got 15, 20 people in your class max.
And every normal school is like that. It ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You better go to no high school in no damn auditorium.
Bro, that's how it was.
Crazy.
It was huge.
That's
and
a
I
shell
just
shock.
didn't like it, bro. But honestly, it was what I needed. Like, 2 dudes ended up at Morehouse from there, and they remember me. I'm like, y'all remember me, bro? He's like, yeah.
That's lit.
Because I had the high top. Everybody remember the high top, bro.
Yeah. But, so, yeah, I was getting off of the papers, and for me, it was like the same thing. Like, I got the same speech from my Uncle Tony. He's like, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Because that whole time, I was going to school super part-time, working like 2-3 jobs, doing stuff in the studio, like making music, all that kind of stuff. Parties, all that kind of stuff. Like, what you gonna do? I had that conversation with him as well, and he was like, well, I think I'm gonna go to Southern in New Orleans though, which is like really 13th grade. Like he said, Southern and Baton Rouge 13th grade? Nah, Southern and New Orleans is the real 13th grade. And no shade to either one of those schools. It's just we're from that environment. You get what I'm saying? So like for us, it didn't make sense.
You want to grow, man.
Because we want to be bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Like much respect to Southern in New Orleans. Our mom graduated from SUNY. You know what I'm saying? She graduated with masters. And not masters, she graduated with honors. But that also motivated us too. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom went and got her degree later on in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, after we had already grown and, you know what I'm saying? Like, not really grown, but out the way. You feel me? Like, now she went back and focused on herself. It showed the sacrifice that she was able to, you know, raise us into men, you know what I'm saying? And then still go back and take care of that business. So, for me, it was big for me to go and do that as well because it meant so much to my mom and my grandmother, you feel me? Like, it meant so much to them. It meant so much to them. Like, for me to just go to school and it don't even necessarily mean, like, going to school don't necessarily make you successful. You know what I'm saying? It's about what you do while you're there.
That's what it is, yeah. Because school is really just, you know, people say it's a scam. I'm not too far in saying it's a scam, but, like, it's just about how you use it, man. How you utilize your degree, man.
I look at it like this, and Morehouse helped change my thought process on it as well, because before that it kind of just seemed like, oh, you doing this to then graduate, go get a job, and this is how you be successful. Whereas Morehouse showed me that all these other people around us also are like-minded individuals and want more out of life in general, and they all are shining in their own fields too. You feel me? So we have politicians, business people, doctors, lawyers, and everything else in between. You know what I'm saying? Like one of our close partners, Those Diaz, that boy Grammy nominated, like graduated in the same class without my dog. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Like we got people of all likeness, you know what I'm saying, across the board that come from Morehouse, and it's so much history, so much legacy. You know what I'm saying? It just changed my whole thought process on a lot of things. So for me, school is about what you make it. It's about that networking opportunity.
That's all it is, yeah.
Rubbing elbows with the people that's going to go off to be who they're going to be one day. You know what I'm saying?
So for people that's thinking about going to Morehouse, right, because on the outside looking in, we all know that it's a all-male school, right?
Yeah.
And why the hell would I go to a college that's all dudes, right? And for me being me, right, most of the girls that I dealt with in school was because I met them in class, right?
Yeah.
So for you to for the people out there that's like, I won't go to Morehouse because I'm not around women, what do you say to that?
I think that's a dumb decision. You feel me? Because a woman wants a intelligent man anyway. You feel me? Like, you also got to think about it like this. Spelman College is literally steps away from Morehouse.
That's
College.
what I felt to realize when I came here, bro. When I moved to Atlanta, Clark and Spelman right there. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, honestly, like, you have such a greater advantage at Morehouse than anywhere else in the world because we're the elite. So the same thoughts you have of they go to all-male school. So a lot of people don't know, like, how close proximity it is. So they think we're just these super wholesome.
That's why I asked y'all. Exactly. That's why I said you got to talk about this, man.
Bro,
most people don't know that.
They don't know. Yeah. And they think we just like these Martin Luther King guys.
Yeah.
And then we put it on. We put the suits on and everything.
Yeah.
But like in the AUC, you have to think about it like literally. Spelman is all women. Clark Atlanta is 85% women. Then you go down the street, you have Georgia State and Georgia Tech. You have Agnes Scott.
You also have Morris Brown too, which
Morris
we
Brown
didn't have
is now
while
back
we were,
in the building.
Yeah, because they back now.
So you have all of these schools in close proximity of Morehouse. But being Morehouse, you're like Barack Obama. Imagine Obama walking in your room. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally how it is. So when you approach anybody and you're a Morehouse man,
they tighten up a little bit. Oh, you go to Morehouse. He graduated from Morehouse.
Yeah, so, you know, it puts you on game too. And honestly, not having women just all in the classroom, it also changes like the focus. Like we really got in class and learned.
And locked in. You locked in.
A lot of our classes taught us brothership, partnership, you know what I mean? Like to get out of the business department, you have capstone courses called policy. And it's a force. It's you and 5 to 7 people. It's no, you didn't do nothing, I didn't do nothing. It's we all have to get together to do this.
Oh, we all don't graduate.
We all don't graduate. And just
and
that.
I know people that didn't make it because they didn't.
Damn, wow.
Because they did not do what they're supposed to do in that policy class.
You do not graduate, bro. There's
people
no bending on it.
People not playing.
And it also
it's the reason why we are the third HBCU behind Spelman, and you know what I'm saying? Like we the top for the males in the HBCU world. You know what I'm saying?
It teaches you a lot. Like they also force you to go to Crown Forum on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
What's that?
So Crown Forum is like when a speaker will come in, like a Samuel L. Jackson, a Nelson Mandela, a Robert Smith, like these big people Common, you know what I'm saying? All these people will come in and talk to you just about, it's like a real life podcast about life, just about their experiences, about how you can grow as a black man, like the importance of traveling, the importance of being well-versed and well-rounded men. Because at first, you know, coming from our environment, it was not really cool to wear suits. It was not really cool to have a decorum about yourself and, you know, really travel. I don't know too many people where I'm from that has actually traveled. You get what I'm saying? Like, I've traveled. a lot of people don't travel, you know, so just to have those abilities to talk through those things and be diverse and the diversity of the people, you know, homosexuality is big in Atlanta. In an all male institution, it seems more prevalent because it's all males, but it is a thing too. You know what I'm saying? So just being exposed to homophobia and being like level minded with it and saying, okay, look, everybody just men. That helped. That honestly changed me too. Like honestly, a couple of my partners are homophobic or homosexual guys, but it's my cool. That's my dogs. Like you know what I'm saying?
And it's a level of respect too. You know what I'm saying? Like they understand. We know what our sexuality is. We comfortable in our sexuality, so they would never cross that line. You know what I'm saying? It's always that level of respect. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, I get that point where he's saying. So that goes to it too. Like when you asking that question about like Morehouse. Of course they have just because it's an all male institution. Like, yeah, they'll have homosexual men, but they have homosexual men in every other school, man, too.
Yeah, every school.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I would say that's pretty ignorant for somebody to have a thought process like that, to think like, oh, I can't go to that school because they have gay males there. Like,
that's crazy.
A lot of people think that, though, bro. Anytime we go somewhere and dealing with somebody ignorant, oh, you go to that gay school? It's like, I'm sitting here thinking like, bro, you just don't know.
Yeah.
Like, and even at that point, though, right? Yeah, it got a lot of gay dudes, but guess what? That's just more women for me.
Fact.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's a fact.
You could go there and get any woman you want, bro. Like, any woman. Like, and it's just lit. Like, literally.
And they smart, too.
That's a fact.
Super smart.
And they smart, too.
So, look, so y'all get to Morehouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all are part of Omega Psi Phi. As I said that right?
Yeah, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
So what made y'all want to do that?
Uncle Tony the brothers.
Uncle Tony the brothers too. So damn, Uncle Tony is a real pivotal point of y'all lives, whatever.
Bro, Uncle Tony is literally Uncle Phil, bro.
Yeah,
like
he really like our pops for real. You know what I'm saying? Because we come from a single parent household. My dad wasn't around for real. Justin's dad was around, but he had a lot going on in his life. And he worked offshore too, you know what I'm saying? Like he worked on that water, so his work schedule was really crazy because he'd be on the water for a couple months at a time, and then only on land for a couple weeks at a time. You know what I'm saying? So he in and out. You know what I'm saying? But Uncle Tony was always like a super role model for us. Helped us like be who we are today. You know what I'm saying? As far as Omega Psi Phi goes, I just remember having a bunch of uncles that I know wasn't really my uncles. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was all his line brothers. You get what I'm saying? And they all were around like family. You know what I'm saying? He crossed way in '92, so we talking about
89.
I'm talking about 80. I was about to say when I was born.
He crossed when he was born.
He crossed at 89.
From Zai 89. 8 from the underground.
The 8 from the underground. Yes.
Yeah.
So they
Hannibal Lecter.
They all right, stop glazing. Jesus Christ. They will always be around. So I just remember one time asking Uncle Tony, like, what is that? Like, because he had his brands and stuff like that. Like, what is that? And he would be like, I just love Cooper and Coleman. You know what I'm saying? And those are our founders. Those are the founders of the fraternity.
Okay.
And that's it. Like, that's all the information that he ever gave us. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of just rubbed off from there. You get what I'm saying? Just being exposed to what they would do, like seeing them like be friends and fellowship, and like when like hard times come, being there for each other. You know what I'm saying? It was just amazing. Like, and once we got to school and understood what this Greek life was really about, I wanted no parts of no other fraternity other than the Qs.
Let me tell you, moving here to Atlanta, right? When you crossed, I never understood the magnitude of what like it meant.
But we about to have a black female president.
Yeah,
and she's the case. Yeah, she's an AKA.
Because at A&T, like, it wasn't really that big of a deal, like, the people that was in the frats or whatever. But, like, here in the AUC or whatever.
Oh, boy.
Bro, it's everything.
Hell yeah.
It's everything out here, yo. I was like, yo, this is, like, a whole different world, yo. But then when y'all crossed, so y'all did it. And so what changed for y'all by doing that, you feel like? Because Because some people talk about being in fraternities. I can even say I was ignorant to this fact too, right? I would say I'm not trying to join a fraternity because I'm not trying to buy friends and shit, right? Or I'm not trying to pay just to be in a group, or I might as well bang blood if I'm gonna be a damn a Q or some shit, right? So like, what would you say to people who think like that?
I'm gonna let my profile answer this one. What you got? And I'll give a little 2 cents afterwards.
I think like you have to be intentional with your purpose, right? So you got to go back to what we thought. We come from an environment of dope dealers, people just selling drugs, doing what they gonna do, hustling in the street, fast money. Uncle Tony was really the only person that we really had that was like stand up, lawyer, judge, professor, family man. You feel what I'm saying? So, and his line brothers, those are the uncles, they were all doctors, lawyers, had businesses, professors, like just stand up men, but would go had their cookouts. And wear they gold boots.
Right.
And had their shirts off and you can see their brand. It's like, dang, like that's lit. And for us, it was like find out what that really meant. So obviously, when you look at it like a game, it is a little different. But when you look at it like a family and a network, that's really what you get out of it. So it's like, with anything you do, you're going to invest in it. So to join the organization, it's not like it's all this money. You know what I'm saying? You might be $2,000, bro. Like, that ain't really nothing. And then, after that, you might pay $300 a year.
Okay.
That's nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But what that buys you into is the access of forever family. You have friends. Even if you don't pay the dues, you still got them. You know what I'm saying? It helps you to really...
Just like any other organization,
grow.
The dues are to help keep the organization alive.
Keep it going.
And if money needs to be spent, then you have the money accessible to be spent. You know what I'm saying? Because we have a bunch of different initiatives and programs.
Scholarships.
Scholarships.
We give away a lot of stuff. Like, so for the bruhs, we pay our dues, but everybody knows we cook, so we grill. So every time people want to you come to the party, you get free chicken, you get oil. What that costs.
Yeah.
So the members are paying to give you free chicken
food.
and oil.
Yeah.
Okay,
The parties, that cost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everything, it's not like you paying anybody. You're paying really just to have an account. So it's a real business. So I was the president.
Okay.
So we had a business account. We had to pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? We had to do our books.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And pay real for insurance and so on and so forth. So it's like that. But I think that when I circle back to your question, like, what would make you do it and what did I learn? Me personally, I pledged at 17. So
17 years old.
I was 17 years old, bro.
Okay.
I was barely
When you
able
first
to
got
make
the Morehouse.
Yeah, I was a first semester sophomore. I was the youngest on my line, the baby on my line, youngest across in my chapter. It was difficult, but being young, I was always business-minded and mature, but I was immature in certain ways, and it forced me to grow up. But it also taught me like that there's no limit, there's no sky, there's no ceiling, like in many ways, bro. Because the process is really meant to break you down, but to rebuild you stronger. You get what I'm saying? And from any way, from mental, physical, you know what I'm saying, educational, because you're challenged in all those ways. It's not like we just hop around and sing songs and crazy stuff.
Omega Psi Phi is a non-hazing organization.
It definitely is a non-hazing organization. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it teaches you so much. So
for me,
I would
say, like, outside, like, everything that he said was great points. You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree with him 1,000%. Also, for me, like, when you think about the history of just D9 life in general, right? These organizations...
D9 meaning Divine
Divine 9, yeah, Divine 9. So that's everybody. That's everybody. That's the Alphas,
Okay.
Kappas, the Qs, the AKAs, Deltas. That's D9, everybody. So when you think about the time period that these organizations were started and the founding members that started these different organizations, right? To me, for it to be still around 100-something years later, you got to be doing something right, right? So we go back. Our organization was started in 1911. So you know what's going on during that time period, racism, discrimination. Like, black people aren't supposed to be in power, right? They don't want us in power. But we have doctors, we got lawyers, we got these politicians, you know what I'm saying? All of the above, business people that are founding members are, you know what I'm saying, part of this from the beginning. So them being able to put something like an organization like this together from then, and it grows to an international status, and you have members all over the world, right? Got to be doing something right. So for me, and I think I speak for the whole organization when we say this, we don't want people that just like wear the shirts and have the brands and walk around hop and wear the boots. It's more about the friendship. It's more about the fellowship. It's more about what you gonna bring to the organization, right?
Can we count
like,
on you?
What do you embody? Like, I embody Omega. I am Omega because of who I am, right? Because of what I represent, what we do. You feel me? Like, Dr. J. Lee is an astounding man of Omega. He makes Omega better because of who he is. I make Omega better because of who I am. You get what I'm saying? And that's how it should be with each organization. And for me, that was part of the reason why I got into it, because I saw so many, you know what I'm saying, like role models and people that I could look up to in this organization, and people that were close to me in this organization as well, that were doing these things and living these creeds, you know what I'm saying, that people hold true. You know what I'm saying? So it was a no-brainer for me, you know what I'm saying? And of course, I was approached by alpha members to, you know, join Kappas. When I was in ULL, they gave me their whole book. They was like, come on. Wow.
I'm good on y'all.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on it. Yeah.
So with that being said, right, do y'all feel like that you would be in the same position that you would be in? Because, like, this is what it boils down to about people join these organizations. Do you feel like you will be in the same position that you are right now without joining?
No.
No, you wouldn't be.
No.
Okay, that's all.
Dog, the bruhs, bro, and our chapter, bro, side chapter, man, some real ones, bro. We got some real ones in our chapter, man. For sure, I'll give one shout out right now myself. Shout out my brother Ramon Hellwood, Big Betos, you hear me?
Super Bowl champ.
Super Bowl champ for the Ravens, man. He put us on to an amazing opportunity with Amazon, actually.
Okay, yeah.
Just by me and him being friends, literally, like, because we spent the pandemic playing Warzone together. We was on Call of Duty playing the game every single day together. And then he was like, say, dog, I know you and your brother be getting down on that business. I got an opportunity for y'all. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? And we jumped right into it, like, with no hesitation. You know what I'm saying? And we had faith in our friend, and it turned into millions and millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? And a business that's going to not only feed our family, but feeds like 100 some other families too. You know what I'm saying? And that's just one. I was about to say construction.
Yeah,
I'll let you talk about that one.
Construction, you can't, like, to get in construction, it's a heavily European dominated industry. And it's done that way in a strategic way. Because to become a general contractor, you have to have 4-year degree in construction or engineering.
Okay.
Which most minorities don't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Or you have to have 4 years of work experience in the industry and a 4-year degree in business.
Just to be a contractor.
Just to be a contractor.
Become a licensed contractor.
Okay.
Then you must have the ability to prove your financial capability and standing of at least $150,000 net worth.
Okay.
So that's obtainable if you own something, but if you don't own a house or anything, then how do you obtain it? And then how do you obtain such experience and degree without being at least 30, 35? Think about it. 4 years of college plus 4 years experience. You almost
might as well be a doctor.
You're almost 30 something.
Facts. Yeah.
So by being a bruz and being good bruz, like, we're both 8s. So just talking to our numbers, you know, I call every number that we had, every 8 dog from my line all the way back to the 70s, I call.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just really tapped in with them just to, like, put my name out there, let them know who I am, what I'm interested in. Because it's like, it's unrealistic to meet every bruh. But if you could tap in with just one person from each line, that might be 50 bruhs. That's not that hard to maintain, because at least I knew, okay, this bruh do this. He live in this city. So when I go to New York, I'm going to go holler at D. Haynes. You know what I'm saying? And see what's good with him. Go holler at him. He always around his LBs. Now they floating. Dog, you know this young bro just came put up on me. Da da da. He do this. Now the brothers want to help you.
Yeah. Because majority of the time, like how you saying, you might tap in with your direct number from years back, but they still have a relationship with all they LBs, and they might have a relationship. The brothers before them, like a couple years before them, and a couple years after them too. You know what I'm saying? So now you bridging several gaps. You know what I'm saying? So everybody just got bridges all over, just connected to each other because the friendship, the relationships. You know
so it's
what I'm
really
saying,
worth it all in all, you saying?
Man, what? When I tell you, like I just said, bro, you need the experience, you need the degrees, right?
Yeah.
The experience comes from a licensed contractor, right?
From another licensed contractor.
So for us, I told my dog, Damian Butler, the 8 from 92, bro. Think about it. He played when y'all were born.
The lit bros. He lit, bro. He
You know what I'm saying?
NFL agent. Shout out
Sports
my
agent.
dog.
Yeah,
8
like,
dog. You know it's popping,
Just
bro.
lit.
Putting these boys in the league. Stop playing.
I went to Dallas. I went to go visit Brittany, my godchild. I went for the birthday party. This is 2021. And I was like, yo, I'm in Dallas. Like, putting out chat. Who in Dallas? So I went out with his LBQB, my dog, Damien, my other dog, Steve Clark, who's like a big plastic surgeon out there, and then a couple other like local bruhs. I was telling me I'm in real estate. I want to do construction. I want to get my license, but I'm running into a hurdle. Like, what's the hurdle? But dog, I need this experience. I know what I'm doing, but I haven't worked, for a GC.
Under somebody else.
Directly, da-da-da-da. Dog, my LB building subdivisions right now in Atlanta. I'm going to call him right now. I'm like, what?
E. Graham.
My dog, E.
Graham,
Graham.
man.
He
E.
built
Graham.
that whole subdivision again across from Lakewood Amphitheater.
Okay.
He builds a ton of, he built like 50 mansions right now on the south side.
Your DP's there.
My DP lives in one of the houses he
I'm about to
built.
sell that house for him.
You feel me? So it's like,
So yeah, it's worth it.
It's
bro,
definitely worth
what?
it.
It's definitely worth it.
A conversation off a bro I never even met, but off the strain of how I built with his line brother, he makes a call. And his history from that, dog. Whatever you need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not even, he hadn't even built the relationship with us yet, but off the strength of,
Y'all being the bros.
And his
y'all
line
know
brother.
he-
of
he
him
good
saying,
dude.
hey, they good bros,
They
they good
dudes.
dogs.
Yeah.
No questions asked. It's done. And that's how it is.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, like, when you ask that question about going to school, whether going to college and if it's worth it, bro. It's about
this
what
needs
you
to
make
be
of
said,
it.
though. Yeah, that's
Bro,
why this needs to be
even
talked
real
about.
estate. I became a licensed agent because of my sister Jasmine.
Jasmine
Hamid. She went to Clark, Atlanta.
Yeah.
I used to be with her. She's older. So her and my number, Serena Cooper. Serena's a big dog at QC. You know what I'm saying? Like, manage the City Girls. What's the other girl? All the artists though, bro. Like, big dog at QC Quality Control. She plugged me in with her my sophomore year. Jasmine was selling 1 million houses, bro.
Bro, Jasmine's still selling
She's still selling them, bro. Like,
she just closed on something the other day.
she
Real
was like,
talk.
bro, I'm stressed out. I need help. You a hustler. Get your real estate license.
So that's how you even got introduced to doing real estate.
Yes, bro.
Period. Okay,
Going
yeah.
to the AUC was changed our life, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Because it all started from doing real estate.
yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
Bro.
Like, we were interested in real estate, but we didn't know the capacity to go like, okay, go get a license, go get certified in this. You know what I'm saying? Going to that school opened up our eyes to all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Everybody in there was already like, think about it. She's in college selling houses, bro. So this girl in college making 6 figures, bro.
Yeah, going crazy.
Going crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? And she like, bro, I'm overwhelmed. I need your help.
I got too many houses to sell.
Come help me. So we grabbed a license. So it's like, for us, we probably like a rare thought because we have made tens of millions of dollars.
In real estate.
Yes, bro. Real estate, construction, and logistics. 3 things that we got in the AUC, bro. So we wouldn't, and we say,
So Morehouse and being in a queue
yes.
Yeah.
is everything.
Changed
our fucking
the
lives.
whole trajectory of my
Everything,
life.
bro.
Change our lives.
Had I went to Southern in New Orleans when I got off papers,
Would've been
I'd probably be
noticed.
in jail. I'd probably be in prison. I mean,
Or a party promoter.
or dead.
Oh, party promoter.
Because
Would've been- I was a party promoter. I
Yeah,
would've
I
been
know,
the
yeah, we
biggest
know,
out
yeah.
there.
Yeah, you'd have been probably promoting parties and stuff,
But
but
they had
I
another
would have been
JD out
dead.
there.
I would have been dead
Yeah,
because
facts,
that's
yeah,
that's
because,
the
yeah, you
trajectory
locked
I was
in.
on. I
in the
was
streets.
selling drugs. I was running in people's houses, shooting at people.
Yeah.
Like, I was doing a lot of stupid ass shit.
And the Morehouse
You know what I'm
changed
saying?
everything for you.
So when I got off papers, I was done with that life. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, I done did this street shit. I see what this street shit give me. Jail or the next step, I already know what's gonna happen. I might catch one myself. You feel me? So I'm like, cool. I'm gonna apply to school. Southern in New Orleans denied me. I didn't get accepted. But Morehouse College accepted me.
That's a sign. That's all it is. Yeah.
So it was God, bro. It was
facts.
God. You know what I'm saying? It was God. And it was amazing because me and Justin, a couple years apart, and we had never been able to like go to school together. That was something that I always wanted to do.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to make sure I was able to protect my little brother. I never wanted nobody to, you know what I'm saying, ever do nothing to my baby boy. You know what I'm saying? So that experience at Morehouse, hands down, I wouldn't have it any other way because like elementary school, that would have been whatever. Like middle school, whatever. Like high school, okay, cool. But like going to college together and being able to share some of the experiences that we have together is just like priceless, bro.
Yeah, it's amazing, bro.
And then what Morehouse did for us, also priceless, dog. Like I wouldn't put anything like it literally just changed everything, bro, for the whole family.
Like right now, my Uncle Tony's son is coming to Morehouse.
Yep.
Yeah.
This year, bro. He'll be here in 2 weeks.
Yep.
My little brother who sure he got
Another one of our mentees, man. Hunter.
You know what I'm saying? I met Hunter
My
when he
dog.
was 8 years old, bro.
Yeah.
His sister is a Clark Atlanta Delta. She's
Yup.
a Marina Line sister.
Yep.
Damn.
I used to be hanging out with the Reds. Go to the crib.
We actually he flipped his first crib. We flipped the crib with him. He was 16 years old.
Damn.
So he's 16 years old. Now he coming to Morehouse. You feel me? Him and Drew gonna be in the same class. Like, look what we inspiring. You know what I'm saying? This shit.
You doing big things, man.
Bro, this
Major things.
It's a blessing, bro. And I just think about like the environment that we came from and just like my personal experiences. And I know you had experiences, you have experiences, everybody got experiences. Like, so just being able to be in the position that we in today, bro, it's a blessing. And we really gotta like be appreciative and thank God for everything that we have, bro. Like being able to wake up every morning and do what we do. It's a blessing, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? We work for ourselves.
Yeah, bro. I go to a job, my nigga. I work.
I used to do though.
I gotta work tomorrow, nigga.
Man, I worked 6 years, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Cox, right?
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah,
6 years, bro. And yeah. But I will say this, like, it come with a lot. So by me having both experiences, like working corporate, having to deal with a lot, and being an entrepreneur at the same time, it's a big difference. So I tell people all the time, like, it's not for everybody.
Everybody not built to run their own business, man.
No, bro.
Nah.
It come with a lot of anxiety, bro.
Yeah.
It come with a lot of stress.
Hell yeah, because the main thing I would think is I'm providing, or I'm part of providing for people. Like, people work for me.
Yeah.
So I got to help these motherfuckers pay their
If
bills.
you fail, everybody
We all fail.
Nobody eats.
Exactly, bro. That's
you
the
feel
crazy.
me?
Yeah. So that's in itself could be stressful.
That's
bro.
stressful,
You
bro.
know what I mean? In
It's
itself.
like,
you're
yeah.
controlling the livelihoods of a lot of people. Like,
yeah.
we have probably close to 200 people on our payroll across our businesses.
Yeah.
So if we fail, these people are counting
eat.
on us,
Yeah.
bro. You get what I'm saying? That is stressful. So while it's also stressful, it also is a big motivation too to like do right. You know what I'm saying?
To
Try
whom
make
much
sure
is
people
given,
good.
much is required. You feel me?
And that's why we gotta do this pod. That's why we're doing this podcast, because like people need to hear these stories, man. Like,
They do. And
You
they
know
need
what
to
I'm
see it too, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's possible.
Yeah.
Like, it's possible for you to have a family business and for y'all to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta believe in yourself, believe in each other, push that vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, even for me, bro, like, this is my baby brother. And sometimes we get into it, but that's just the dynamic, right? Because this is my baby brother, but he's a boss, and iron sharpens iron. You feel me? So it's like, where he might lack, I'm better at. You feel me? Where he better at, I might lack, but we still fit that piece and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're able to constantly put out the fires or prevent fires from even happening. We've learned to go from hustlers to CEOs. You know what I'm saying? And instead of like just relying on us getting up every single day to hustle, learning how to make our money, make more money, you know what I'm saying? And show other people, like I said, it's possible, dog. Like, you just gotta stay consistent and really lock in and believe in what you got going on. And I'm telling you, shit gonna change. You know what I'm saying? You'll be in the position that you wanna be in, or at least trending in that direction.
Well, I will say, bro, people think that, like, the only way to get money is to be an entrepreneur. And honestly, like, I was already, like, up working corporate because it's not how much you make, it's what you do with it and how much you save. You know what I'm saying? So don't be like, oh, I'll never get rich working corporate. No, it's just you'll never get rich working corporate living above your means. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need a luxury car. You feel me? You don't need diamonds. You don't need designer. You feel me? You need
saying the motherfucker that's wearing some diamonds and some design.
Well, we work hard for it, though. We work hard for it.
What you say to that?
I didn't buy this till I couldn't feel it. You feel me?
Yeah. So we could buy 10, 20 of these.
I didn't feel it at all. You get what I'm saying? It was like, oh, okay, you know. But it's like, I also upgraded over time.
Yeah.
I didn't start off with big pieces. I started off with small.
We had a little gold property brush.
You know what I'm saying?
Two-tone. You feel me?
Upgraded
with
over
the Cuban.
time that it made sense. And I think that, like, that's the key, too. People have to upgrade over time. It's like, once we make it, you want to go big fast.
Yeah.
But you don't got to do that. Like,
it's a marathon, man. It's just like Nipsey said, bro. It's a marathon.
It's a marathon, not a race, bro.
It is.
Bro.
Man, take your time, upgrade over time, run your course, don't run nobody else's. Like, I think that's what made me elusive because I always ran my own course.
Yeah, bro. You can't be comparing yourself to the man next
bro,
to you, bro.
Do not look at the ground and believe these dudes on the ground. They are capping you down. They do not have it.
Bro,
they go and get their stuff from the fleas. It's not
capped,
real.
Bro.
It be capped.
A lot of the stuff be capped, and you'll lose your mind trying to, like,
keep up with
people. So me,
run your race.
People always would be like, "Oh, Jay Lee cheap." Like, oh, he cheap. He ain't buying it. And that's
now I ain't gonna lie. You are pretty cheap, Justin. I ain't gonna let you sit here and be like, all right, you cheap, bro.
Is it
cheap?
So
I like to say he's frugal. He's frugal. Okay, but it's smart. But some things I be telling my dude, say, bro, don't come on now. You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
See, here's my thing.
Like, I don't want you eating the dollar store cereal. You ain't.
I got rich eating Dollar Tree, bro.
Ain't broke. You ain't broke.
So you ain't buying Frostface. You buying frosted
I'm buying
whatever the fuck it is.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is.
I'm buying flakes.
He's just
buying a bag of cereal.
He's just buying
I got a bag of sugar.
It ain't even
and I'm gonna
frosted.
pour my sugar on there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have my flakes.
Okay.
And I'm buying non-perishable.
But that's
milk.
what I'm saying. Yeah. Certain things like food and stuff. I be telling my dude,
now,
he's grown past that. Now he don't do that.
To realize, like, okay, you gotta protect your body.
Yeah.
But
can't put honestly, that bullshit in there.
The 2 years that I really was like nose down, 2018 to 2020,
okay,
I ran it up. I got my first M in 2020. You know what I'm saying? Liquid. And I had a job, bro. So I would go to work. I'm like, bro, I got more money than everybody in here. I'm sure nobody in here got $1 million liquid. I know nobody in here got an M liquid.
That's a fact.
But I'm riding my Buick with no shocks to the MARTA station.
I love that Regal, bro. Don't talk about that Regal, bro.
I would drive to the MARTA station, bro, and get on the train and walk from the train station to my job. Rain, cold, hot.
Yeah.
I would walk.
Locked in.
You know why? Because I said, okay, I'm going to walk here because if I drive to work to Sandy Springs.
Wasting money on gas.
I'm going to waste time and money in gas. So that's 2 hours I'm going to drive in this car, bro. Because it's going to take 2 hours to get to Decatur,
with
right?
traffic.
So I said, I'm going to ride this unlimited MARTA for $35 a month. I'm going to eat at Dollar Tree. I eat brown sugar oatmeal from Dollar Tree every morning.
Yeah.
I had tuna fish for lunch with crackers. I used to get salmon or shrimp and mixed vegetables. I would spend $12 a week on lunch and meal prep and eat the same thing every week, bro.
It's a sacrifice.
That shit takes discipline, though, bro. That's easy to say.
Bro, it was easy. It's just that easy, bro. Yeah. It's literally just that easy.
I ain't doing that shit, though.
Why?
I'm not about to, no, bro.
It's a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice.
It's like a strong, like, mental thing that you gotta have.
Bro, in 3 months, I was up 40. And I had a regular job making 65, bro.
I can see you doing that, right? I can see that. Cause I lived, below my means
Yeah.
for a few years and stacked up some money too. But after a while, when you see that money and you
It
see
start
that,
itching you.
you like, fuck
I'm
it,
one
man.
of them. See
I
me?
ain't gotta do that shit no more.
See
I
me?
don't gotta do it no more.
That's why I love, like I said, we like yin and yang. It's perfect because
Yeah.
I would get money, but me, I want to spend my money. You know what I'm saying? Like on memories, experiences, like food or whatever, whoop de whoop. Like I'm gonna spend my bread. So you know what I'm gonna do with
I
it?
was buy $150 gold burgers.
You know what I'm gonna
Like,
do? You know what I'm gonna do with it?
That's crazy.
You know what I'm gonna do with it?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I do this though. So and it's the perfect
That's
like
nuts.
this the perfect thing too. Like I love that we doing a podcast, you know what I'm saying? Because we giving perspectives, you know what I'm saying? Like J. Lee came from the corporate life. Me, I did corporate for 8 weeks when I graduated from Morehouse.
Yeah.
I worked for a logistics company, top of the class, you know what I'm saying? Number 1 in sales, all that.
They just dropped those pallets today.
TQL, that's crazy,
yeah,
huh?
Tower Project.
Bro, it was the fact that I would receive an email from the billionaire every morning, the guy who owned the company. Every morning, some type of little motivational, you know what I'm saying, quote or whatever that I know he probably didn't even write. He probably somewhere already on hole 5 playing golf, scratching in his butt, in his nose, like doing whatever he want to do, right? You know what I'm saying? But we sitting here, all us across the country, locked in, banging these phones to make him more money. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I was like, I'd rather do what we doing. Because by that time, we were already like knee deep into construction and real estate investment, buying houses and, you know what I'm saying, working. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to spend my time going, find us crews to do work and find us deals and actually stand on site, make sure the work getting done, drop off the guys back at Home Depot, you know what I'm saying? Like all that kind of stuff, like the early on days, actually going in, putting in work myself. Why am I doing that Cox? You know what I'm saying? Working for them. I'm actually at the house, tearing up the walls or painting the walls.
In the field for real.
Yeah, in the field, boots on the ground, learning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was able to dedicate my time to our vision and to like what we had. You know what I'm saying? And I just believed in us, bro. And, you know, like here we are today, bro. You know, like
That's amazing,
just
man.
believing in the vision, like believing in each other and never doubting each other, never turning our back on each other. Even when like times get hard, you know, get mad, you know, like egos, all that kind of stuff, bro. Like we still find a way to push and make sure everything, you know what I'm saying, stay on the up and up.
Man, that's fire, man. So like where y'all see it going from here? Cause y'all already doing big things right now. Do y'all see yourself doing have y'all done like a commercial like big ass building yet?
Yeah,
We're doing
actually
several,
shit.
right?
Yeah, well, shit, okay.
Now, what I see, and we talked about this yesterday at the event. I went to the National Association of Minority Contractors event,
Okay.
and it was funny. The president was like, "Man, this guy's building new construction commercial buildings in cowboy boots and shorts." What I see is us becoming the largest contractor in the nation, bro.
Okay.
And refacing construction, refacing what it looks like to be educated and prominent. Because, you know, a lot of times people will look at someone and judge them based on how they look.
Yeah.
But a lot of the times you never know. So I see us reshaping business, reshaping construction, reshaping what education and wealth looks like, just in general, because it is very rare that I walk in any room and anybody has anywhere capacity of education. I have the highest in every degree. I have the highest professional licenses in everything. Net worth is through the roof. So it's like, it's no way someone can put us in a box when we already broke the box. So I see us becoming, like I said, the largest, bro, in the nation. And while doing it, we're going to reshape it and show, because they don't give opportunity to people who are not in the box. You get what I'm saying? So, for example, the leadership in construction, right? You cannot get jobs if you have felonies, if you can't pass background checks, so on and so forth, right? But our environment, the majority has that.
Yeah.
So I don't go and look for people in the box. I give opportunity to people that are outside of the box because I want to show society and show the world that you can't put somebody in a box just because of a mistake or opportunity that they did not get.
Yeah.
Let's give them opportunity to grow them. You know what I'm saying? So I personally look at how can I develop others and people that don't get opportunities. How can we bring people on and help grow them and grow individuals? And that's how we're going to get to the top quicker. And that's how we've been growing fast because we build an army. You get what I'm saying? And we build a family that helps push it. So I see really, bro, I would say the next 10 years, the largest in the nation by far. Yeah. And I'm telling you, we're going to take it over strategically. And there's nothing to stop us because we got all the licenses, all the insurance, all of the people in a position to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just no way that there's nothing that's going to stop it. And we're going to develop communities of our own for our people, bro. Schools, neighborhoods, parks, businesses, libraries, like
real vision,
golf courses, everything. That's what I'm saying. Like 1,000%, everything Jay Lee just said, bro. Like I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of the vision. We're gonna continue to push that. You know what I'm saying? And just to piggyback on that, for me, like it's just being that light, being that inspiration, continue to like showcase our story, you know what I'm saying, and be the motivation for the next ones coming up. You know what I'm saying? Showing them that it's possible. You could get to this bag. You could do literally whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's all up to you. The choice is yours. Life is real. You know what I'm saying? And we only get one to live. So I want to make sure that we are leaving the right impact and influencing people, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, to be that change. Yeah. To change the narrative, like change what's gangster. You know what I'm saying? Change what people think is like quote unquote the way to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just show them that whatever you want to do, you can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then, like, I love what you said when you say you're trying to like put people in position, because that's really the main thing. The end goal of like anything is the more people you put on that's in good positions is it's a great reflection on you. You know what I'm saying? That's really the biggest reward.
I learned that in 2020. That was a great year. You know what I'm saying? Cliff. Thankful Cliff.
Bag Talk Cliff.
Bag Talk Cliff.
Cliff Hoochie.
Cliff really is like, man, that's a stand-up dude, bro. It was Uncle Tony, then it became Cliff. Okay. Cliff taught us, like, bro, you got to teach others. So Cliff is somebody that's through the roof net worth, owns the entire bluff, has a 14,000 square foot mansion in the middle of the hood, and nobody can understand why. No. Besides the people that know that he owns the entire neighborhood, bro. Like everything around it. Then built police houses across from his house. So the people in the police academy live in his houses and
protect his neighborhood.
Yeah. Like, it's nuts.
I love it.
But it's because he truly believed in helping others. So the guys that take care of his properties are the guys from their neighborhood. The guys that run his errands and do what he needs to do are from their neighborhood.
The little sweet ladies that be the candy ladies in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Cliff, they live in his crib. Yeah. And I think that for me, seeing him, somebody that has so much but is so humble and willing to help, is crazy. Like, you can't pay Cliff to sit down with him and learn. He will come to you and help you, though. Like, I'm trying to make sure I understand. Like, people sell courses. He's not for sale. Yeah. Like, it has to be a genuine, like, connection and a genuine, like, help. But it was to the point where Cliff would take every Sunday, bro, and sit down with a group of, like, high school and college students. And we would go to his house for Bag Talk Sundays. Every Sunday, bro. He would teach us.
And just build.
Bro, that man sat there and taught me literally how to walk through $1 million. Yeah. Like, literally do this in this order.
It's so lit.
This man.
I ain't gonna lie.
Talk to this person.
I didn't get invited to those Bag Talk sessions. Jay Lee got invited to the Bag Talk sessions, right? I was so motivated from this shit, though, because it was like one day for one of their Bag Talk sessions, he pulled out $5,000 for each player, and they were playing real life Monopoly
with 5 racks.
With 5 racks cash
for each player.
For each player, he.
There go your 5. There go your 5. There go your 5. Yeah.
Who gonna win? Who gonna be broke at the end of the game? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's the type of shit that kids need to see.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
young people need to see. Like
sitting in his mansion.
You feel me?
Really, really feeling it. Really
this ain't nobody that's on TV rapping or like playing football, sports and stuff like that. This just a everyday man. You know what I'm saying?
This man walks around in sweatpants every day. He walks around with an Eagles hat, a black Talk hoodie, or a shirt that says balance.
Yeah.
Or driven. Like he has shirts with one word on it.
With an old ass truck.
That he printed. He printed the shirts.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. And sweatpants and some cloud shoes, bro. Every day in an old Dodge Ram.
Yep.
So when you see him in traffic, you think he just
a regular guy.
Dude. Man, do you ever take a bath? Man, he got the same shirt on. They say bag talk and balance. Like, who is this guy with an Eagles hat? And he bald head. You know what I'm saying? A Philly bull. Not knowing you talking to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like 8-9 figure guy.
It's so many like people like that in our circle, like all our mentors. I ain't gonna mention everybody like that because some of them really like to stay under the radar. You feel me? But man, Cliff is one of them ones for real, dog. Like he is like genuine in his giving too. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the times it's hard to find a role model like that because they don't want to pour. They not pouring into the young ones like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of be gatekeeping. If we gonna be real, you know what I'm saying? You got old people that be like looking up to the young people for real, trying to keep what they got already. He not one of them. Like he gonna give you what he got and he gonna give you more. Like all that he got, you know what I'm saying? He gonna pour into you. You feel me? So like somebody like Cliff, bro, definitely gotta have him on the pod and just, you know what I'm saying, pick his brain and see what he gonna give to the world. You know what I'm saying? We good. What?
Who won Monopoly?
Who won the game? Didn't you win?
I think I won and Naya.
You and Naya, yeah.
Yeah, so we played Monopoly. We went back and forth.
And it was just y'all two left.
D and Rock, they got out quick. That was like the guy from the neighborhood. They was just
So they risking it all type shit.
Yeah, risking it all, making crazy deals. And then me, cheap, frugal J. Lee, where everybody times got hard. Give me $10 for this. Give me this boardwalk too. Get that one and this one too. Naya had paper though. Naya a dog, boy. She had that paper.
She went to Clark too.
Right.
She had that paper, bro. So, you know, but it taught you perspective and how to really play in real life. So, you know, it just go back to the whole point, bro.
Yeah.
You bring people up with you. And Cliff told me that, like, he said, bro, a lot of people say it's lonely at the top. It ain't if you a good person. You feel me? But when you cut corners and snake people and don't want to take nobody with you, yeah, you go to the top quick, but then you be depressed. Why you think all these rich people be killing themselves? You see what I'm saying? Because they have nobody. They don't trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? So they
done snaked everybody.
They snaked everybody. There's no happiness up there. You got all this money with no happiness, bro. So he was like, why do that when if you in position and all your people on, now you can enjoy it together. All your friends can move around. You can go where you want, do what you want. And if you ever fall on a hard time, ain't no such thing.
Exactly.
Well, Jay-Z said it the best. What's better than one millionaire?
2.
Yeah, bro.
3.
Hey, fuck it.
Yeah.
We gonna create as many as we can around this motherfucker. You feel me? And that's how we coming. We locked in right now here at the Life in HD podcast. That's how we coming, man. We're gonna be giving y'all the vibes every single Thursday. We locked in. Dr. J. Lee, my brother Sean G. We're gonna give y'all all the game that we got, man. On business, life, and just everything, man. Real estate, everything. We got y'all.
Already.
Peace. We see y'all next week.